Hey y'all, hey, it's me, Auntie Buffy. Welcome to my new series entitled The Truth in Black and White, Straight No Chaser. Up first today, the saga with Miss Netta and Craig. So if y'all not keeping up with that, let me catch y'all up. All right. So T.S. Madison has this fabulous show, Maddie in the Morning, I believe is what it's called. And her co-host is a very accomplished writer, Hampton graduate, journalist. His name is Craig. And anytime anything comes up with Miss Netta, and Miss Netta is a social media influencer who has been in the game for a long time, but gained recent popularity with a song called Child, Your Lunch is Ready. I only cook for you. Y'all can say whatever y'all want, but that song slaps. Okay. So, and Miss Netta does all these funny, posts on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and everywhere. And it's basically monetizing their life. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, Craig on their show, they talk about, pop culture and stuff. And of course, Miss Netta and Charles are in the zeitgeist. And so it just seems like Craig really cannot stand Miss Netta. So much so that even T.S. Madison seems to be a little perplexed at the level of anger and vitriol that Craig seemingly spews anytime Netta's name comes up. So anyway, they got in a little tit for tat, little argument or whatever. And Miss Netta retaliated, and Miss Netta said that Craig was I call my sister my sissy, my little sissy, but Miss Netta was saying that as a derogatory slur, and that Craig shopped at Walmart. Now, anybody that's seen Craig dress, no, Craig don't shop at no darn Walmart. Craig can dress very well. But Miss Netta was, she was defending herself. They were defending themselves. And so Craig responded with a very elitist rant. And then during that rant where Craig was saying, I don't shop at Walmart, my stuff is custom. When they take a drawing of my foot, not a mold, it's supposed to be a mold, but anyway, I learned that from Shannon Balenciaga, of my foot and send it off to Italy, and they send me back the finest leathers and all this on Delta Cargo. Like, it was like an elitist snob kind of read, which, when I thought about it, I was like, ding, 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 that's what it is. That's the problem. Craig reminds me of those bougie Black people who have done all the things. They crossed all the T's and dot all the I's that Black wealthy people think you're supposed to do in your life. Like, you go to the HBCU, you get a graduate degree, you become an accomplished person. With the old playbook of what being an accomplished person is. You speak with a certain type of vernacular. You carry yourself in a certain way. And then when they come in contact with people like Miss Netta, who live in their honest truth and are authentically who they are and achieve a level of celebrity or success or financial success that the people who went to school and did all the stuff that they were told to do years ago don't have necessarily, they get angry. Or they could have more, but they just are angry that someone that they feel is beneath them has the audacity to be out here embarrassing Black folks, hollering, being loud. People say that about me. Getting in their above ground pool, being in a plastic hot tub. Like, for me, it's like, why do you care? Why does it matter? If they're happy, they're not hurting anyone, so why does it matter? If they live, talking at maligning their home and saying they live in a single white trailer, if that's what is luxury to them, if that's what makes them happy, if that's what keeps them safe and smiling, then that's fine. But I realized it. That's what it is. I don't necessarily think it's that Miss Netta doesn't identify as trans and that Miss Netta just says, I'm Miss Netta. I really think that in this case with Craig, he's just, and to his credit, he said, this is elitist. I mean, he said it himself, but I didn't, I now, and now I see also in my own life why those type of black people can't stand me, because they assume that because I married a white man that I'm going to speak in a certain way. I'm going to be soft spoken. I'm going to be all, standing up with my shoulders back all the time and, covering up and doing whatever and speaking a particular way. And then I don't. It's like, they're like, she embarrassing us. That type of personality, being loud and hollering and acting like I'm at a cookout with my family and being real is disrespectful to those people who have spent their life, for lack of a better word, passing, code switching. Ain't y'all tired? Some of them really bougie like that, and like it's not an act and that they're doing because they were taught to do. They feel like they are better than, and so then they act like that, and it's so silly and ridiculous. But I think that's the reason. All right, smooches.